Yeah, baby, we back. Y'all thought I was fucking gone, but we're fucking back at it like a month. Let's go. Come back. Hey, but yeah, man. I guess we can't do what we were doing, so let's go through the card. Yeah, they hit me. I looked at my dashboard though. It didn't show no copyright strike, so they must have just fucking slapped me on the wrist or some shit. You know what I mean? But we back at it like a crack addict. You know what I mean? So Western Mass Climber. No. Hey, bro, we just trying to vibe out. It's whatever, bro. I just want to fucking see some shit. But we gotta test the limits out here. We can't just fucking you know and just fucking be out here listening to the man all day. But we back at it. We back. Ain't nothing bad about it. We ain't gotta do all that. I'm sure there's some small shit that we could look at, but yo, what a card. What a card tonight. You know what I mean? Especially for betting, I feel like it was a good card as far as like the prelims especially. I did really good in my picks for the prelims. Um yeah, there's just a lot going on. You know what I mean? But we're gonna look at this. And base, we out here looking electric fences. Yeah, you never know. Might not be able to see YouTube UFC shit. It's small shit. And if I don't, keep it up the whole time, you know what I'm saying? Some ways around some shit every 15 seconds type shit. Yeah, I mean, but it is what it is. We out here. But this is what made us believe that Joe Pfeiffer was him. Okay? Because we thought Joe Pfeiffer was him. And he wasn't. My boy got humbled by Jack Hermanson. Why? Why did our boy get humbled? This is why we were backing our boy. Exactly it. What makes you think he's getting humbled by Jack Hermanson here? Do y'all think that this man is getting humbled by Jack Hermanson right here? Exactly. Yo, Anakin says the MMA gods don't want the prospects to shine. Mike Mallet now. Pfeiffer. Exactly. They're just against our boys. What are they doing? This is what we wanted. We wanted this. Why couldn't he do this against Jack Hermanson? Why is he looking? Did he talk himself out of what the fuck is going on here? And what's going on? Yo, this is what we gotta look up. Did y'all see? Did y'all see Sean Strickland versus Nico? Everybody should hear all these fighters, probably. Have y'all seen this? Oh, he caught that little bit. He caught that little bit.
Ooh.
Sean Strickland started getting hard right here. He was like, okay. Everyone's coming at Sean Strickland like start going far first. Already what? You're like,
What's she doing in the towel? Fucking guy.
Hey, cut me, Mick. Cut me. Hey, why'd you throw the towel? It ain't over till it's over. Mick, cut me. What the fuck? You know what I mean? There's got to be a full video. That shit was trending more than the fucking fights.
Yellow. Now, this is something many of you have already seen. Sneeko gets the brakes beaten off of him, and he really shouldn't be in there with Sean Strickland. He has no umph behind his punch.
Sneeko starts trying to go to the body. Sneeko's trying to start putting off his jab.
He can't form any form of respect every time he touches Sean. For the most part, Sean...
he touched Sean in the cheek a little bit. Sean was like, okay, we can play some games. Well, let's catch up on some comments before we go further. Anakin says, even Edmund got exposed by Hermanson. Exactly. Sneeko thought he could spar with Sean. Sean is no joke. Bro, Sean is no joke. Sean should still be the champion of the world. But whatever. I'm not going to cry and bitch about it on this stream. I never believed Piper was him. I thought he would probably beat Jack, but I knew it would be closer than people were thinking, yeah. He's a tough son of a bitch, man. Anakin says if it was a 3-rounder, Piper wins. Yeah, for sure. 5 rounds just wasn't ready for Piper. Dude should have been ready. You can't talk all that shit and not be ready. Have the fucking cardio of the gods ready for you. Talking like that. Western Mass Connor says Anakin true. 5 rounds was a mistake for Piper. Exactly. Yeah.
Muffles everything that's incoming, takes a few shots to the body, maybe a shot to the head. Nothing really happens to Sean Strickland, and even when Sneeko does land, because Sean lets him, nothing really happens to Sean.
Yeah, Sean Strickland's just slapping at him. He said, yeah. Woo. Slapping at him. Like, what? Okay.
Strickland. He doesn't know how to snap from his hips. You're supposed to pivot your hips and pivot on the ball of your foot, ball of your feet, and snap in with like intention when you strike someone. But he doesn't do that. He has no...
Yeah, it's almost like Sneeko's like unintentionally arm punching or something. Like he don't know how to box for real. Because it's almost like he's just like a YouTube streamer. Wow, that sounds real fucking hypocritical, me standing here right now. But I actually had some training, so there's not. Maybe he has too. But the way the dude's breaking it down, it's like you would think that he doesn't. You know what I mean? Because he's just out here still trying to be away. You know what I mean? Like what kind of you gotta get into it, right? You gotta feed into that bitch. I'm trying to punch through.
He's touching with his lead, touching with his jab, and for the most part, it looks like, okay, sure, this kind of is working. This is kind of working, but that's because Sean isn't doing anything. His hands are down. His hands are literally down. He's walking Sneeko down, putting him on the back foot without doing a single.
Sean Strickland said, "I'm gonna start putting my motherfucking hands down. I ain't gonna take." Sean Strickland ain't taking the fucking disrespect, so he's gonna show some disrespect. I like how Strickland spars with his fans. I love that shit, bro.
Thing. He can't generate respect. He can't make Sean Strickland back up. He cannot do anything to stop him. This is going to be horrible. This is going to be horrible.
This is going to be horrible. This is going to be horrible, guys. What the fuck?
He's not even doing anything. He's just gently touching him sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just gently touching
It's not going to be a fun time for our boy Sneeko.
him, just gently touching him in the face, not really doing anything to hurt Sneeko. He's just saying, I can touch you whenever I want. I can take all of your shots. There isn't a thing you can do to me. Sneeko.
It's not a goddamn thing Sean Strickland. Not a goddamn thing Sneeko could ever do to Sean Strickland.
Go. He's not going to be able to do a thing, quite frankly, because he doesn't have the technical foundation necessary to hurt someone. He doesn't have any oomph behind his strikes. They're noodle punches. They're arm punches. He's trying to put his hip.
So look at how Sean's just playing with him. He said, woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. Woo. Like he's not even. He's like, what you got, punk? What you got going on? I'm trying to see what the fuck. How, in the words of Sean Strickland, how hard does your dick get? I want to know because it's looking real soft to me right now.
Hips into it. He needs to focus on building isometric strength in his hips, learning, maybe taking a cable and just pivoting with his hips and trying to snap it, and then adding the ball of his foot into the snap. That is a good way to build power for your punches, build some respect. He's not even going to give Sean.
Start getting into it a little bit.
Great haymakers. Why? It's because their bodies are built to throw stones and spears. His body should be able to generate more force than this. He should be able to whip a shot better than this, but he can't.
Sean's just talking to him, walking him down like he does in his UFC fights. What a Chad.
He can't do that. He doesn't have the foundation needed to do that. He needs to train differently. He needs to train isometric strength, just holding positions and then snapping from them.
What the fuck you doing?
Isometrics are more so holding a specific position. Bruce Lee talked a lot about this. Bruce Lee talked a lot about isometrics.
So he's putting his hands up saying, hey, the fuck's going on here? Let's go.
Strength and how you should hold a certain position, and that'll build your ability to snap from that position. If Sneeko does this, maybe he'll be able to form some respect in his punches.
But he starts looking away, talking and shit like that. You see that shit? Motherfuckers looking away, talking. Say, hey, look at this guy. This guy. Is he trying?
To a thing. He's missing punches as well. He's doing nothing to Sean. He is doing absolutely nothing. He's being
even when he landed in the body just there, Sean's like, bruh, what did you put behind that? What type of fucking hip movement did you put behind that for me to be able to feel that and fucking, for me to be able to feel that and have some respect for it? He said, I can't have no respect for that.
Backed down. He can't pull. Oh, it started. It's a beatdown now. Sean's taken enough. He's taken nothing really, and he's just wailing on the influencer. Oh. This is horrendous. This is horrible. This should not be happening.
Oh, did the towel already go in?
He has cojones for stepping in there with Sean Strickland, but he had to have known that this was coming. He had to have known that this was coming.
Play with me.
Forrest Griffin had to end it because this was horrible. He's a professional fighter who's once a UFC champion, beating down someone who does not deserve to be in there with him. But
Sneeko, why are you here? He said, you don't fuck with me. I'm the champ. Sean, quit flexing out here on our boy Sneeko.
Sean has a knack for doing this with random people. He spars people all the time who do not belong there with him, and it's very polarizing for him to do this. But nonetheless, though, this was horrible for Sneeko. He got brain damage for no reason. If forced
The brain damage for no reason. Oh boy, just said, why'd you throw in the towel? That's why we threw in
the brain
the towel.
close. What he did.
Because he played with you and then
And
he got you
the
out
result,
of it. Like it was fucking worse than
he learned nothing from
Mayweather
it.
versus McGregor, but in fucking condensed time. Like, what are you fucking doing? Jesus Christ.
I don't know if I'd be confident enough to perform it for them.
But Sean Strickland, man. Let's look at Sean Strickland versus DDP because I really want to know what y'all think, bro. Why did this happen the way that it did?
These guys really are yet. Well,
Western that's kind of hard to get Sneeko looking sloppy. Yeah, Sneeko is. Everyone's saying that Sean Strickland looks way better in this fight, like he does. But same, to be honest. After the motorcycle.
I really do believe this fight is going to show how good these guys are. Nice kick. Very nice. That's landed a lot. That does a lot more damage than it looks to the back of the octagon.
No, that was the
more
first round.
kicks from Duplessis, and Strickland has to bring Drakus.
And I seen some motherfuckers doing
And so
the
you
first
saw him
round
doubling up on the feints,
DDP.
and that's what's going to
And I was like, the fuck are you watching, bro? You're in the first round of DDP? Like, are you good,
much
bro?
closer with that overhand.
face some of the best strikers. So
That one
he
landed.
knows with this
Derek Nixick in the Extreme Couture corner.
He only wins some fucking punches out there, but he don't really do nothing, especially with
The
these
high crotch.
fucking takedowns.
Cracking down.
Sean's just like, yeah, I'm gonna just get up.
Cut shot.
took that single leg shot
You
from
know what I
the
mean?
bone.
Give me a 5 and a 9.
Splits the guard of Duplessis. Duplessis in perpetual forward motion.
Great job not staying on the back plan. Consistently attack. You have to do this to Strickland. If you let Strickland start moving forward,
He is constantly one that's advancing to be the one that dictated. He has not allowed for that as the fight is going on. He's
So,
doing
like, I
much
don't
better.
understand. Like, how did he lose
And
that
certainly a lot of his
the second
constantly
round?
throwing different.
I understand he's throwing those
this
kicks
5 or
out
6 times
there
tonight.
and shit
Landed
like
one
that.
of them.
Double jab
Sean
sometimes with Strickland.
Strickland took no
Drakus will try to
fucking.
overwhelm you with activity. So
My boy
Strickland
RJ is back up in here. Shut up.
something out there.
cards.
Where's
Remember,
the
it's gonna be
damage?
about damage. And right
Where's
now,
the damage taken? I don't know. RJ says Sneeko passed away after getting whooped by Sean. Yeah, exactly. And Sneeko's asking, why'd you throw in the towel, Mick? Cut me. I'm trying to get back in there for another round. I said, cut me, Mick. Like, bro, you know why they threw in the towel, right? Anakin says Sean DDP need a rematch. Brother, I'm been preaching. Half of my short
lands a left
YouTube
hand.
content is dedicated to fucking
Give
Sean.
credit for the
Strickland.
damage sustained in that round. And
Actually, I ended up getting me hella views. Yes, thank you.
put it that round, it's not scored perpetually as the fight goes on. You know? As we come up on about a minute to go, round 3.
Finding as much. There it is. Strickland put 2 jabs on it.
he's getting closer and closer.
But they need this fucking rematch because this shit isn't I'm not fucking.
This is
I'm
where
not
we
gonna
start
deal with
looking at
this
the card.
fucking
Find
bullshit
downstairs,
talking
look
about
around the hand.
DDP
It's not
fucking
well,
skating through this.
On the minutes, I
I
want
don't
to
think
take down.
that's what happened
If
here.
you have to, pull him.
I don't think that's what. Look. This
I've
is
been to
already
championship
like
rounds.
2,
The
3 rounds
Duplessis
in.
corner
and
suggest
DDP looks
otherwise,
like
but
that.
Duplessis presents itself.
And
You know,
they
ain't
think that he can actually drown Drake is
Pace with just
And
jabbing.
that wasn't no
letting
fucking headbutt.
Dave,
Okay,
the
Sean
second round,
Strickland got
see if he can keep
headbutt.
pace up.
Shit happening on
Mexican saying,
fucking
I don't like
DDP's
that
face
round.
right now is
I
no
did not
fucking
like
I
headbutt.
thought it might have been the right hand prior, but
He's
you could be
defending
right.
takedown. He's piecing him up. Look at it. Goes for another takedown.
A lot of
He
blood
said,
coming from the eye of the champion.
frame on the wall.
Pretty beat up
Frame on the
face.
cage. And get back up. And then as soon as they got up, they headbutted.
Advertised.
That's why he's all bloody now.
Head kick
And all of a
through.
sudden, in the third, fourth round,
Now the
people
right
might
hand
act
to
fucking
that
brand
seems
new.
to be in a very bad
That's
place.
what happened.
He
Okay,
is so
we got a little bit of
strong.
a takedown
More
because I can't
technical
see
wrestling
because there's
opposed to
blood
just trying
running
to
in my
bully
eye.
him.
Again,
Because you
shows you how good
headbutted
DDP
me
actually is. It opens up
illegally.
Gets your respect
Because
on
you
the
can't
field.
do shit to me.
Strickland's got to
Can't hit me
attack
on
the
the
hands
feet.
if he wants to
You
get
can't
a few
take me
feet.
down, so you
1 minute
decided
left.
in transition from takedown back to the feet. They'll
Rounds.
take down back to the feet. You're going to headbutt me, sneak it through, and we're just gonna fight like that.
Duplessis loads.
Great check.
There ain't no 5 minutes. There ain't no fucking
Nice. Just wanted because DDP's kept him on his heels.
Give him a second. Give him a second.
Okay.
Watch this. And
Guessing.
The first round was 4. That has allowed him to possibly be up.
Very plausible. Certainly a big fourth.
2-2 or 3-1 for Duplessis.
Yeah.
Fought in Australia. In Australia, he was on.
Go fight.
He's winning those overhands, but
Glenn jabs his way forward.
you know,
Back on those teep kicks
he
at all
does-
either.
I'm
way his
not-
coach
I
wanted
was
those
not
teep-
impressed
A couple big right hands from
by the
Strick
way
fight.
the DDP took the belt. And I'll be happy for him if he gets the Israel Adesanya fight out of it.
Up the cardio of still not.
But what the
Will
fuck?
acknowledge the fight
So
of the
let's
world
talk
title
about
fight.
this. Like, why? Like, get the fucking oil ready now. Why is Dana White not announced these fucking fights? Well, I want to know. Should have already fucking announced UFC 300 main event 2 fucking weeks ago when he was promising us that week to promote the fucking fight night that did fucking shit numbers. You know what I mean? Dana, the fuck are you doing? Get your shit together. Anyways, yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I appreciate you, Anakin. You're a real motherfucker for staying here the whole time, coming back to stream after my shit got cut the fuck off. But your boy needs to be careful, apparently. You know what I mean? You say he's saying he will have a main and a co-main event, but he won't announce it. So there's 2 extra fights. You're saying that there's 2 extra fights that Dana White's been announcing, because I've always been hearing, there's, based on the numbers of the fights announced already, that there's only 1 more fight that they can announce. Motherfucker, they can move a fucking fight or 2 fights to a different card in a flash. The UFC does what the fuck they want to do. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so we'll stay on. But so what the fuck? So this is what I think that the possibilities for the UFC 300 main event could be. We could have the Sean Strickland versus DDP rematch. That would do amazing numbers, I feel like, based on the controversy in the first fight, especially as you can see here. Or they just throw that DDP versus Israel Adesanya beef and get that up out of here real quick, so nobody has to have a bad fucking taste in the mouth about the dumb shit that's going on there. So you got the DDP or Sean Strickland rematch. You got the Izzy versus DDP, or you got DDP versus Hamza. I've been hearing people talk about like, what about Israel Adesanya versus Hamza? Well, how are they gonna? Maybe it's a co-main, but it's not going to be the main event. So I could see the co-main if you're talking about a co-main and a main event. I could see a co-main being Hamza versus Israel Adesanya. But I see Israel Adesanya kind of going straight into a title fight just because of the numbers that he pulls with casual fans. Either way, so you got So if it's Hamza versus Izzy, it's a co-main. If it's Izzy versus DP, it's obviously a main. You know, obviously there's the Usman, the Leon, or not the Usman, but the fucking Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad. Everyone's saying that Dana White will get fucking oiled up for that announcement if he makes us wait that long. And then it's a fucking Bilal Muhammad versus Leon Edwards 2. Fucking that would piss a lot of people off, I feel like. But that is an option. Then you have the Alex Pereira versus the Tom Aspinall for the interim heavyweight strap being defended. That could be interesting, right? So that would be kind of crazy. But at the same time, you got all right. So, but Alex Pereira is a big name, so you could probably throw him in with other things. So, okay, if it's not Alex Pereira moving up for Tom Aspinall's belt at the interim heavyweight strap, he stays at 205. Maybe he gives Israel Adesanya, because he was putting his fucking hand out to Israel Adesanya, talking about, man, you got me out of a tough time. I want to help you get out through a tough time, and fucking let's run it back. You can come try to fight for my strap here at 205. Fill your dreams, you know. Do the same thing your boy did. You know what I mean? Start rubbing in his face a little bit, but comically. Like, I feel like they got some light banter. Israel Adesanya, Alex Pereira, I feel like they don't hate each other. You know, they both knocked each other out cold silly. You know what I mean? I feel like they don't really have no hard fucking. They're like, yo, I did it to you, you did it to me. Okay, I got your son back, whatever. We could probably gonna fight again, but after that, you know, it is what it is. But so you got the Izzy versus Alex Pereira at 205. Then you got Jamal Hill. He was, you know, to be honest, that Izzy fight shouldn't happen with Alex Pereira because, the Izzy fight shouldn't happen with Alex Pereira because Jamal Hill's already promised the immediate fight for the title at 205 on his comeback return, and he's been sounding like he's on his comeback. So, and to be honest, I'm from Michigan, like Jamal Hill. He's from Grand Rapids, a few hours out from me. And hour or two out from me, if that. And I want to see my boy get his strap back, Jamal Hill. Let's fucking go. You know what I mean? Jamal fucking Hill needs to get his goddamn strap back. I want to see it happen. So that's another potential UFC 300 main event is Jamal Hill versus Alex Pereira for the strap. And you know that they got the beef within that as well, because you got Glover Teixeira training Alex Pereira, especially in the jiu-jitsu side of things, you would have to think. And Alex Pereira or Jamal Hill put a fucking beat down on Glover Teixeira, and Alex Pereira voiced that he wants to get his get back for his coach. You know what I mean? Or his fucking cornerman. So that's interesting. That could be then you obviously could have the Michael Chandler versus Conor McGregor UFC 300 main, but like they've been telling us that that's not even within the time frame, and a lot of that has been due to the whole USADA rule of having to be in the program for so long before you fight. And that's why Conor McGregor has been doing it, because he has been using roids to fucking fix himself. There's just a lot of things to think about with this UFC 300 main event. It was really silly when people were talking about Brock Lesnar coming back, because he was at UFC 100, UFC 200. Oh, we're gonna have Brock Lesnar back for the UFC 300. I don't fucking think so, dude. I don't think that's the fucking move. That'd piss me off worse than fucking Bilal versus Leon Edwards. And yeah, there's 2. It's fucking 3 now, motherfucker. Let's go. They could do DDP versus Izzy, then Jared versus Sean too. DDP versus Izzy, then Jared versus Sean too. I would like that. That would be some banger shit. That would make me really excited, especially with everything else that they got going on with the UFC 300. That would be like, ooh, okay. Sean, ooh, ooh. Oh, as I think more about it, Anakin, I get more fucking excited because I see why you did it. Because the winner of the DDP versus Izzy fight, you know, versus the winner of the Jared versus Sean 2 fight, and they both earn their fucking spot. There is no playing games on like, okay, cool, maybe you just get the foot shot first. Maybe you just get the shot first. It's like, no, y'all both just fought for it. Y'all get each other next. Have fun. You know what I mean? Like, let's fucking go. I love that, Anakin. I love that. I love that a lot. Or somehow they put Sergey versus Gan as the co-main. Right, so something with DDP versus a new middleweight contender, or the rematch, or Izzy, or you put and then you put the co-main Sergey versus Gan, and that would be fucking crazy, right? Is the co-main. That would just fucking knock your fucking socks off. But y'all see me fucking yawning here and shit. I'm just fucking on one tonight. I could talk about this shit for days. I could talk about MMA for days. Don't forget to fucking like the stream. Fucking subscribe to your boy. I already know people in here right now are subscribed. I appreciate y'all to the death of me. Man. Yeah, man. There's not a lot of shit out here that's easy out here. But what's easy is talking with chat with y'all, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that happen in our day-to-day lives. You know what I mean? That don't really make you feel on top most of the time. But talking to chat with y'all, talking with y'all about MMA, and the passion that we share with watching MMA makes me feel really good a lot of the times. So I appreciate y'all for being here. And I'm gonna give me some sleep, man, because it's fucking early now. It's no longer late. It is 3:43 a.m. So I'm gonna get some sleep here. And I love y'all for being here. I just want to express that to y'all again. Appreciate y'all. Thank you all for being here. And we're gonna do it again. If not, I'm gonna try to go live again tomorrow night. So be here for it. And yeah, appreciate y'all. Peace.